Alright, today we're going to look at adding fractions with unlike denominators. That means that the denominators are not the same. So first example, 1/2 plus 1/3. The first thing, of course, we see that a 2 and a 3 are not common, so we need to make them common. The easiest way to do that is using an equivalent fraction table, or EFT. So what you're going to do is you're going to write both fractions, and then you're going to make a table extending out. This could go as far as you need it to go. I usually start with 3 extra spaces. So for this one right here, you're going to count by the multiples of 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Down here I'm going to count by multiples of 2. So count by 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8. Same thing here. I'm going to count by multiples of 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. The bottom I'm going to count by multiples of 3. 3, 6, 9, 12. Now I'm going to look at the denominators, the bottom numbers of both lists, and find the common. So there's no 2 in the bottom, there's no 4 in the bottom. There is a 6. There's a 6 here, and there's a 6 here. So I'm going to come back up here, and instead of writing 1/2, I'm going to write 3/6. They are the exact same fraction. They're equivalent. So 3/6 plus, instead of 1/3, I'm going to write 2/6. Now with fractions, you add the numerators, keep the denominator the same. So 3 plus 2 is 5. There's a 6, the 6 stays the same. So 1/2 plus 1/3 equals 5/6. We're going to do one more of these. So this time let's look at 1/4 plus 1/12. 1/4 plus 1/12. Again, a 4 is the denominator, a 12 is the denominator. You cannot add fractions if the denominators are not the same. So I'm going to make them the same by using an EFT. So I write both fractions, and I'm going to extend them with a table. So top, I'm going to count by multiples of 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Denominator, I'm going to count by multiples of 4. 4, 8, 12, 16. Multiples of 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Multiples of 12, 12, 24, 36, 48. So I'm going to come back and I'm going to look for a common denominator, a common bottom number. There's no 4, there's no 8. There is a 12 here and a 12 here. So those are the two I'm going to use. So instead of using 1/4, I'm going to use the equivalent fraction 3/12 plus, I'm going to keep 1/12. The denominator already works. 1/12 equals 4/12. Now this fraction can be simplified, which we'll go over in more detail later. So I'm going to keep that now as 4/12. 1/4 plus 1/12 equals 4/12.